Today I'm going to be showing you how I cut back these cast iron plants. I got these cast iron plants from my grandma probably about 15 years ago, and I just planted them and I've been just blowing the leaves up around the bottom. Um, they've never been trimmed, and we recently had a 14-degree Arctic front and it just really did a job on them. So I'm going to try to be selective whenever I get down in there. I had asked people how to cut them back, and they had said that there may be new growth already coming up through there. So I'm going to try to make sure that I don't cut any of that. So I'm going to cut them high, see what I've got down in there, and then really give them a good cleaning. Okay, these are the tools I'm going to start out with. I may have to go get something else, but I'm going to try my hedge bush clippers, and I've got my gloves because so many people said that sometimes there are wasp nests up in there, and then I've got just my little hand clippers and my rake to try to clean up some of these leaves. And I've got to be careful because I've got a sasanqua. This is one that I got from my grandma. It's right here behind these, so I don't want to cut into it. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to do a walkthrough of my cottage bed. It was really pretty in the summer, not looking too pretty right now, but some of the daffodils and other bulbs that I planted in my recent video are up. So I wanted to give an update on that. And this is what everybody was talking about. Look right there. It's an old wasp nest, but there it is. Okay, I've cut a little bit of it, and I'm not seeing any new growth, anything fresh right this minute. So let's carry on. Still got a bunch to go. Another wasp nest. Okay, I have cut them all off, cut them high so that I could see if there was a lot of new growth, like new tips of baby new growth coming out, and I don't see any, not any at all, not even way down in there. So I think I'm fixing to just take it down a little bit lower. Don't run your mower over them, because this is what it'll do to them. There's the rose bed right over there. You can see the statue. The more you mow and pick it up, the finer a texture it is. Well, I got that done, and it is done got hot here in Louisiana. It's February, and I've just cut back my cast iron plants and cleaned up, and I wanted to show you the pile of leaf matter that I've got left over. I picked it up with my push mower and chewed it up, made it very fine, and now I'm going to pour it out in a particular spot so that I can show y'all how that you can make your own compost really easy by just dumping it on the ground. Okay, this is right in my front yard, and I'm going to dump this right behind this baby's breath and these evergreen shrubs, and I'm going to let it break down, and I'll add it to my flower bed later on this year. And here's the after. I was thinking that I may get my little tiller and till all along the front of this, because that's just really good broke down composted soil, and planting something there. I'm not for sure what would do well, so anybody that's got any ideas, please leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do about getting something planted here. Okay, this is what my cottage bed looks like before I clean it up. It's got weeds, got some bulbs coming up. I need to cut back all this dead off of the plants, but I'm going to show you an update on the things that I planted. There's that daffodil. That is the alliums back there. Let me zoom in. And sorry for the traffic, but I live on a busy road. That is one of the, I think, Ice King. The hyacinths are still down in the ground. That is a iris that I planted. This is some of the daffodils. And there's some crocus somewhere supposed to be. I don't see a sign of those. And then there is the eye of the tiger with a big weed by it. There is a little daffodil patch. And there these. But there are a lot of weeds. I've got to actually educate myself. I planted a lot of perennials in this bed, and I don't know if there's any stuff that's seeded. This is some glads that coming up. You can see a few of them there. Yeah, they're usually green, and I noticed the purple ones over there were purple. You can see some more coming up right there. Some more gladiolas. That is my angel trumpet, and I don't know if it's gonna survive or not, but I've got like 40 to replace it. I cut off and rooted all those. But that's some Russian sage. I don't know if it's gonna come back or not. And this is where I had made with all the little tiny peanut size gladiola bulbs. I just put them all there. It's probably 100 of them that should be coming up, but just to let them grow off. There's some Cedium coming up and some Austemarial lilies, some Yarrow. And this is actually a Corpus, a little yellow flower. And then this is some white salvia that survived that I'm surprised. And I think that, actually I don't know what that is, don't remember. But anyhow, I'm going to clean this up and weed it before long and dress it with some pine straw to make it look prettier. And then start buying flowers and planting. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.